Kansas City, a quaint farm town near a capital of New York. Not so quaint are the stealthy activities of the Cougar Clan, a violent gang that runs the streets and creates destruction wherever they go. But on June 2nd, 2017, when a local gas station exploded and killed a high-ranking mob official, state investigators smelled foul play, breaking the case with a charred skeleton and extensive money trail.
After analyzing the skeletal remains by taking the bone marrow DNA and testing it, we found that the bones did not match the DNA of Tony, but instead a man named Johnny Sausage.
Johnny Sausage was found to be Tony's right-hand man and was sent out to fill Tony's car, but investigators didn't tell anyone of the death of Johnny Sausage and were hoping for someone would make a mistake. So, where is Tony and who was responsible for the death of Johnny Sausage? Next, we questioned Vinny. Vinny was at a party that night. He had an argument with his father and said it wasn't that big of a deal. He said something suspicious as if he wished his father filled up his car earlier. Next, the detective interviewed Tony's ex-wife.
Tony's been acting different this past year. He's been coming home late from work. Won't even show me his cell phone. I just never knew he would turn gay on me.
Later, they brought in Tony's gay lover, Tyrone, to be questioned.
2 years ago, we met in the weight room. He used to check my form, and he was my gym buddy. Then later it blossomed into a full relationship. We started hanging out outside of the gym, like at local bars and at my house. On the night he was murdered, I was at a local jewelry store buying him a ring.
He showed a receipt to prove his alibi. This is where Tony and Tyrone worked out during their affair. Later that week, Vinny was found dead at the Palatine Hotel. The death changed the case and the suspects began to narrow down. We ran tests on the remaining pieces of the blow dart and found small traces of saliva. We ran DNA analysis on it and found out that it belonged to a man named Roadkill.
I was sent by Vinny to kill his father by blowing up the gas station, hoping it would destroy all evidence.
Later that evening, we arrested Roadkill and charged him for first-degree murder. Now we found the killer for the death of Johnny Sausage, but there are questions still floating through the air. Where is Tony now? Who is responsible for the death of Vinny? Detective John Rambo decides he would need to dig deeper to close the case. As detectives showed up to Tyrone's house, Tyrone wasn't the one who answered. It was Tony. Detective quickly arrested Tony and brought him into custody. Later, had him answer questions. During further investigation in the motel room, Detective Rambo found deeper evidence.
Knowing that everyone thought I was dead made it easy for me and Tyrone to run away to Mexico together. But we never made it.
We found small traces of hair and fibers at the crime scene. We found that the fiber nor the hair belonged to Vinny. Later, we took samples of Tony's hair and they asked for the clothes that he was wearing on the day his son died. We found that the hair and the fibers belonged to Tony. Later the following day, Tony and Tyrone were arrested. Tony was arrested for the murder of his son, and Tyrone was arrested for hiding Tony from police. What exactly happened on June 22nd, 2017? Roadkill was sent to kill Tony, but instead blew up the Betty Beaver's gas station where Tony's right-hand man was filling up his car. The gas station blew up from a flaming blow dart. When Tony found out his own son was trying to kill him, he went to kill Vinny with a .270 rifle, with evidence finding Tony's hair and fiber at the Palatine Motel provided Tony was guilty of murder.